Good afternoon and welcome back to Timber Talk. I'm Brady Goldman.
And I'm Sawyer Regan.
We've got lots to share with you today, so we'll start with the football team. Coming off 2 weeks without playing a game, Walpole hosted Milton at home this Friday in what many consider to be the biggest home game in quite some time at Turco. The Wildcats were hungry to make a statement against the T-Wolves, who are ranked number 4 in D3 coming into the matchup. All of this added up to an amazing matchup between two recently very heated rivals. So here we go. We're going to start in the first quarter on Walpole's opening drive of running back Joe Carter bursts outside, and he could go all the way. 39 yards for the game's first score, making it 6-0 with a missed PAT by Matteo Filippi. So what would Milton do on the ensuing drive? Well, just a 56-yard bomb to All-State receiver Ronan Salmon, who had a big night, giving Milton a 7-6 lead. After that drive, Walpole would respond valiantly, however, as Blake Pileski finds his main man, Jack English, on a play-action fake to the right, and English dashes to the end zone for 6, making it 13-7 Walpole. That would bring us to the second quarter, where after a Milton failed fourth down conversion, Mason Falcone, in at fullback, brushes off multiple defenders and runs for 6, giving the T-Wolves a 13-point advantage. However, though, Milton responds almost immediately when the returner finds some real estate and is able to get past all of Walpole's defenders and coasts into the end zone to bring this game within 6 going into the half. 20-14 Walpole leads. Now following another deep touchdown for the Wildcats, they make a gutsy decision on the 4th and 9, and quarterback Patrick Collins finds Patrick Mason upstairs to give Milton a 28-20 lead. Walpole would then try a bold fourth down play themselves in similar situation, but Pileski couldn't hook up with Hoyle, making them come up empty. Then, 2 plays later, Collins guns it way deep to Mason yet again, where he breaks away and ices it for the Wildcats, making it a 35-20 final with 28 unanswered coming from Milton. So Walpole loses 20-35. Blake Pileski had 1 passing touchdown, as well as Joe Carter and Mason Falcone getting 2 combined on the ground. But the main story, Patrick Collins, one of the bright spots for Milton. He had 4 passing touchdowns, 2 each to Ronan Salmon and Patrick Mason. With that loss, Walpole dropped to 2-4, but played a very strong game. They'll look to get their 3rd win, which is needed for playoff qualification, when they take on the 1-win Womps at 6:30 this Friday at Turco.
Moving to volleyball, the girls came up short against Holliston and Braintree on the road, losing 3-0 both times. With those losses, the season is looking bleak for the team, hoisting a disappointing 3-13 record with just 2 matches to play. They are currently ranked number 41 in the latest power rankings, and will have their senior night against King Philip this coming Thursday. The Porkers had a great week, beating Braintree 5-0, a team ranked number 21 in D1, with goals from Kate Schneider, Emily Dunn, Caroline Handwork, and Riley Holleran. They would follow that up the next night when they beat an impressive Canton team who were ranked number 4 in Division II, 3-1, with clutch goals from Kate Schneider and Caroline Handwork in the third quarter, which propelled them to an impressive win. They then crushed Natick 5-0, a team that gave them their lone draw last season, which propelled their record to 15-1. The Porkers still defend the top spot in Division I and are looking ahead at the postseason with just 2 games to go. They will play against Needham on Wednesday and Sandwich on Thursday to close out the regular season. Last Wednesday, the boys cross-country team had their final meet of the dual meet season. The boys faced a strong Weymouth squad, but against the competition, the boys prevailed with a score of 23-38, with Luke Zaherk lowering his home course school record with 13:03 to 13 flat, and the rest of the varsity squad finishing with 15 seconds of each other. Then, on Saturday, the boys took their JV team to the Catholic Memorial Invite, with the squad seeing multiple PRs and placing 7th overall in a tough field. Next Saturday, the boys will take their entire team to face some of the best teams the state has to offer at the Bay State Conference Championship.
Boys soccer lost to Milton 1-4 last Tuesday, with the lone goal coming from Connor Larkin, who has been a huge bright spot for the team. They would then follow that up with a 2-0 loss to Weymouth on the road last Thursday. The team is currently ranked number 45 in Division II, and will also have their senior night this upcoming Thursday against Natick at 6:30 p.m. In contrast, the girls' soccer team had a solid week when they beat Milton 1-0 with a goal from Bella Bingham and a clean sheet for Victoria Tereziska in net, while also tying Weymouth 1-1 with a goal from Ali Ma against a tough Wildcat squad. With these impressive outings, the Timberwolves have climbed inside the top 20, finally now sitting at number 19 and in firm position for a playoff berth. They'll attempt to keep the magic going when they clash against Foxborough and Braintree on Monday and Tuesday.
And that's going to do it for our show this week. I'm Sawyer Regan.
And I'm Brady Goldman.
We'll be back next week to recap all the scores and stories for Walpole High Sports.